was your thoughts like right before you went to carbonation? Like, what was the thing that made you just like, okay, I'm gonna go?
I had nowhere else to go. Have you been paying attention to this live?
Yeah, I have, but I just don't understand what. I'm trying to really just understand, like, what would drive somebody to, just give up.
Rash decision. Yeah, I understand. It's easy for me to make rash decisions like that for some reason. I'm just a very brave, daring soul. So, like, I was just like, fuck it, let's go.
Hey, I see that in you. Well, that's really all I just wanted to. I'm just trying to really just get an understanding. Do you think that you'll go back?
No. Period.
There's nothing like that would make you go back?
No.
Well, that's all I want.
Okay.
Thank you for listening.
Alright, good night. Oh shit, I'm back. Hold on, I'm having a comment. Sorry, I'm like running. Oh my god, girl. Okay, so hopefully you're feeling good. Is Raquel in here? Yes, she is. Or she was. Oh yeah, she is. Hopefully they're not flagging you. Okay, first off, I just gotta say, whoever that weirdo was with the beard and mustache that couldn't grow or connect, don't talk to him again. He's weird. The vibes I was getting off of him alone was trash. I was like, no, can't do it. My other question, because I was like thinking of stuff to ask you, because this is some serious shit. But, hold on. Let me stop real quick, because I gotta get this off. Sorry, y'all. Oh, Raquel, do you want to join? Like, I'll hop off if you want to come in. I didn't see her request, but, yeah, if she requests, I'll accept it. Yeah. If you want to come in, you trying to build her channel? So, you're fine. What was your questions? Okay, so my other question is this. Do you think, did anybody, like, speak about the kids? Like, any of the mothers, like, did they say anything outside of Nature Boy about their kids or their families at all? No, they were just really heavy on that concept that separation is an illusion and that they are their kids, so... That's wild. Oh, my God. I'm sorry, that shit blew me. When I heard that, like, I just couldn't believe, like... Okay, so that's my question for you. How was you mentally with your daughter before going to carbonation? Because I get, after you have a kid, you have women, we go through postpartum, so me thinking, like, looking at you and your story, I feel like you possibly had, like, the signs of postpartum, and you didn't know how to deal with it, and carbonation was a way for you to deal with that, and now you're out. I feel like that, too. But I actually got tested for postpartum, and they said that I was fine, and I did not have that. But I was like, I feel like I do. For some reason, like, I was feeling really, like, disconnected. And I never showed that to my daughter, you know. I was always very affectionate and loving and present. But, like, emotionally and mentally, like, just within my own self, I felt very, like, disconnected and very distant and very depressed. And, like, I wasn't able to, I don't know, I just felt disabled. And that's understandable. Again, like, women are kind of disconnected. Some, not all, can be disconnected from a child after they have birth. I have kids, been there, done that, and that's a struggle you have, like, for a while. And it's just crazy that he makes it seem like, I feel like he wants people to abandon their children so they could be there with him, and he be the child that these women take care of. And yeah, he doesn't want... Go ahead. That's how it is, really. Ew. And I don't think, so question, did Pisces ever bring up his child in the situation with his baby mama around? Do you think he wants to see his child?
Yeah, he definitely does want to see his child. I know right before I left, they had went on live with someone, and they were talking about Pisces' child. They might have even been on live with Pisces' baby mama.
Yeah, that's who it was. They were on live with her. I saw that live. That was disgusting. I feel like some things don't need to be discussed on live. Like, what Pisces doesn't realize, this conversation, or the conversations he need to have with Sonny doesn't need to be for the world, but from my understanding, I'm not going to say which carbonation member told me this, but I was told that they do that because the world needs to see how broken they are, and that's what they do. Like, everything needs to be put on blast. So basically, it is like Love It and hip-hop carbonation style.
Yeah, facts.
So, another question about this money. What other sources of income do they have?
None.
Besides donations?
Just
none?
donation. Yeah, none.
What the fuck? So, what is the soonest you think they'll be able to go to Hawaii? Like, how soon?
I think carbonation is going to come to an end soon.
You think so?
But maybe not.
I believe so too. Like, he's struggling, that's why he's doing all this shit show. So he's trying to get more people to watch, so more people be entertained and more curious about them. Hopefully it does. I don't want to see people in that type of situation. That's why I was like adamant to help you, because like I didn't understand like how Raquel was. Like, we're women and you're young. Like, women are being snatched up off the streets so easily, and so for him to do you like that, he doesn't really care at all about anybody but himself. He don't care about these kids. He don't care about none of that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it makes you wonder, like, if he could do you like that, how could he do anyone else? But that's all. I was just wondering. I had some more questions come up. So, Raquel going in these comments. I'll let her talk, because I want to hear what she got to say. Like, I listened to the little show in World, and I was like, stuck. Like, wow. But, bye.
All
Peace,
right.
love.
Peace. Hey.
Hey, baby.
How's it going?
Good. How you feel?
I'm feeling all right. Did you see my whole live, the first one that I started earlier?
I didn't. No.
Okay. Well, basically, I came on here to apologize.
I see the thing saying the tell all public apology bullshit.
Yeah, I was apologizing to the people who helped me, and I was just explaining why I went on live with Eligio earlier.
Yeah, but it's stupid. Why though?
Basically, I just wanted to remind myself why I left. It wasn't, for some reason, my mind wasn't really, like, processing the full experience that I had, and I was just really trying to, like, grasp why that's a bad situation and why I shouldn't go back.
Okay, but at the end of the day, you know, we had our messages through text message back and forth, right? So since you're on live, of course I'm going to have to bring it up on live so everybody else can know what's going on and, you know, what wasn't said or what was said, because I don't sugarcoat shit. I don't have time for none of that. So when I got all the DMs, as far as all the DMs that came from everybody, you know, they just started sending me DMs about the whole situation. So when I started getting them, and I'm like, what do you mean he was on there with her? Or she was on there with him? Like, why the fuck would she send him a request? Like, his little dusty ass. And so I instantly got mad. And then once they showed me the video with you on there, and then that's when I text you, and I'm like, well, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is wrong with her? Like, is she stupid? So I don't understand when you say, oh, well, let me go see something, because at the end of the day, you still didn't get shit accomplished. That nigga still manipulated your mind and still had you on that motherfucker smiling like everything was cool. It's nothing to smile about. That shit is not a game at all. Like, you could have just died. Like, God forbid, if I didn't fucking leave my house to come down here to get you, anything could have fucking happened to you from that moment. So I felt really disrespected. I'm gonna tell you how I feel instead of telling you through text message. Okay. I felt like I was like, my mouth was like real salty. Like, I felt like shit. Like, damn, should I be out here helping fucking people? Like, genuinely helping people, because I'm just a nice person overall. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Pisces, and this is what we do. We do shit from the bottom of our heart. We don't care about nothing, no consequences or nothing else that comes behind it. If we feel like doing some shit, this is what we gonna do. So when you did that, I felt like that was definitely a slap in the face. Fuck everybody else. I'm not worried about everybody else, because everybody else didn't come save you. I came to save you. So I feel like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, my exact words was, damn, did this bitch just like really just slap me in the face? Like, damn, like, I'm questioning myself now. Like, was I wrong? Should I have just left her ass there for fucking dead? Or what should I have done? So then I had to, like, you know what I'm saying, calm down a little bit. And then that's when I sent you the text messages after I calmed down. Because at the end of the day, it's like, when you get in them feelings, as far as, damn, I want to reach out, or whatever feelings you had before you went out there to him, you should have said, let me call Raquel. I'm feeling this type of way. Oh, I'm feeling lonely. Or I'm feeling this. Let me express this to somebody. Whether it's Raquel, whether it's my grandmother, whether it's my mother, my baby father, anybody. You could express those feelings to anybody else. You went back to your fucking person that pretty much just left you for dead. And then this nigga on there with his fucking cheesy ass, dirty ass smile, with his little dusty ass teeth, just smiling like, oh, well, it's okay. Like, no, that shit is not okay. It's nothing okay about that shit. So it's like you put a battery in this nigga back, because you still ain't getting no point across. Whatever the fuck you was trying to do, still didn't get across.
Yeah.
It's like you still too weak. You too weak to face that right now. And you have to realize that you too weak to face that right now. So when you get stronger, then you can, then you could go back to it. If anything, when you went on that nigga live, you should have said, bitch, why the fuck you leave me at that Super 8 motel? Why the fuck Raquel had to drive an hour and some change to leave her kids in the house to come fucking get me? That's what the fuck you should have said. You shouldn't have been on there on no, and sweet talking. Fuck all that sweet talking shit. You should have went in on that nigga. You should have cursed him the fuck out. That's what you should have done. You should have called him all types of bitches and everything to let him know exactly how the fuck you felt. That's what you should have did. So yeah, that shit broke my heart, and I just don't appreciate that.
I understand. I agree with you about me not being strong enough to try to do whatever I was trying to do earlier. Like, I'm still recuperating mentally from the programming and the whole experience altogether. So
yeah, you have to stop using excuses. Stop coming up with all them extra lame excuses. Them shits don't work on me at all. Yeah, like, I'm gonna talk to you like I would talk to my daughter, and this is exactly how I would talk to my daughter. Yeah. Miss me with all the extra excuses and all the extra bullshit. If you're not strong enough to face him and tell him exactly how the fuck you feel, your ass shouldn't be on social media doing people readings. Because if you could face all these motherfuckers on social media and get these motherfuckers their readings and doing all that and tell them about their self with their readings, then you should be able to do that same shit to him. Read his ass about how the fuck he left you stranded. That's how you should be. Like me, I'm up here to motherfucking build women. I build little girls like you because that's how I build my daughter. My daughter only 15 years old, and she's strong than a motherfucker. She ain't letting no nigga or no bitch get over on her. That's not what we do. We don't do that. We know when to we know when to go down a little bit, you know what I'm saying, to be a female in a relationship with a man, but we know when not to let the motherfucker get over on us. And you have to learn that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how your background was with your mom, with your dad. Personally, I don't care, because I still took you in as my daughter. I don't give a fuck how you was raised up until your 20 your 20-year mark. From 20 moving forward, I'm here. And I'm going to instill that shit in your back. And until you tell me, Raquel, that's enough, then I'll fucking stop and back off. But if you want this motherfucking knowledge and you want me to put this battery in your back and make you a motherfucking boss and a leader and all that, that's what the fuck I'm going to do. So I'm going to talk to you like I talk to my fucking 15-year-old with cursing and all of that. Now, I don't talk to my daughter. I don't call her a bitch. I don't do none of that. So I'm not going to do that to you either. You know what I'm saying? Respect is respect. But I do curse at her. And when it's need be, that's what I do. So this is how I would talk to her, and that's why I'm talking to you like I'm your mom, because I am your fucking mom. Because at the end of the day, you're 20 years old. You still got years ahead of time. You still got a lot of years ahead of you. And they're not going to be fucked up. You need to learn to stand on your 2 feet and learn how to be a boss and learn not to go into this shit with these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I was a victim at one time, too. You know what I'm saying? I got a little weak. Nobody knows my story yet. I didn't provide my story with everything that goes on in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has a story. And that's what my title say on my page. When I'm ready to tell my whole story, everybody will know my whole story. And it's not that I'm not ready to tell it. I'm just too fucking busy with all my businesses right now. And I know how to just deal with certain situations. You know what I'm saying? But everybody has a story. I'm not saying that I'm better than you. No. I'm not saying none of that. I feel like everybody has their own trials and their own tribulations that they go through. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was going through stuff in my marriage. So that's what led me to certain situations. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have to hide nothing. I'm all right. I'm like an open book. I tell anybody whatever they need to know. It is what it is. I don't care. I don't give a fuck about judgment. Judgment not paying my bills. Judgment not keeping my business open. Judgment not paying my car note or paying for my kids to do what they need to do. We live in fucking Babylon, if that's what y'all want to call this. This is where we at. This is how we survive. We not running through these motherfucking woods and trying to tackle shit. This nigga not running through the woods. It's too motherfucking cold. You see he cooped up in that motherfucking house. That nigga ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
He needs you more than anything. That nigga broke. He ain't got shit. What do he have? He ain't got nothing. You seen how it was? I was selling this nigga a dream that he was selling y'all. So all I did was use that reverse psychology on his stupid ass. And what did he do? He fell for it. You seen him. He was riding my dick. The nigga wanted everything I had. He came to me. He wanted everything I had. Why? Because I sold it to him. The same way he's selling y'all them dreams. You, Rod, Joy, he sold all y'all them dreams. I sold them same dreams to him. And he's mad at that. He will never make a fucking video about me. Only time he gonna make a video about me is if he watch this shit now and feel some type of way. But that nigga know he ain't got no backbone like me. And I know his address. And you know the only reason why I won't send nobody to his house is because them young ladies there. That's the only reason why. If them young ladies wasn't there, and they so innocent, if them young ladies wasn't there, I would have been had somebody go to his house and trash him. And he know this already. I know his every step. I know when he leave out the house. I know everything. So you just have to be strong for yourself. Don't let these other people come on here asking you about anybody else. Answer questions about yourself. If you don't know the correct answer to some shit that happened in the house, don't answer it. Like me, I know him. You know, I was on the phone with him forever, so I know everything. He don't want me to talk. I know everything, and I'm all right. You ask me the question, I'm telling. I'm all right. I don't give a fuck. He can't beat me. I'm not scared of him. I'm not scared of him. What they call so-called soldiers. I'm not scared of none of them. They're nobodies to me, and they have to be nobodies to you. And if, like I said, if you're not strong to face that, you need to get off social media.
Yeah, I do.
You need to get that shit a break. Like, shut your whole shit down and give it a break. And just move forward from there.
Yeah.
But I'm going to get in the shower now. I got to open the shop at like 6:30 in the morning.
Okay, I appreciate you. I'm sorry that you felt like I took you for granted, and I blocked them. I'm not going back there, and I really appreciate you.
Watch out for those trolls that come in your inbox, because he will come in under other people's names. You have to stay strong. If you can't stay strong, you need to get the fuck off the social media.
All right. I'm honestly considering it, but thank you.
All right. I love you.
I love you too.
All right. Bye.
Yeah, she's my spirit mom. I definitely need her influence in my life, for sure. this time. I'm grateful. "2020 is a build a backbone year." Literally. But hey, at least I can acknowledge it, you know? That's a fact. I love myself. Oh. Alright, guys. I hope you have a great night, and I'm about to go to sleep now, so peace.